Welcome to part 2 of What If Deku was Grimlock in a world where only females have quirks. And I like to bring this up because I always keep forgetting. The pictures that I use do not belong to me. They are made by other people, which I use to help me because, yeah. And yeah. Plus, yeah. Why am I saying yeah a lot? Anyways. So, I like to thank the people who commented on my videos. Some saying they want a part 2, and some of them liking my what if. That actually makes me really happy. Like, knowing that, okay, someone's actually enjoying it. And I saw someone saying they want the Dinobots to be in it. So, I think I will put them in. So yeah. I like to thank the people who, or at least a little bit, I guess, since there's not that much, but thank you. Everything counts as what you do. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Anyways, let's get to it. When Grimlock went to sleep, and it was in the morning, basically he just woke up, I guess. So he woke up, kind of, kind of observed the forest, or like a morning walk, kind of. Him roaming around, him thinking if there are other Dinobots, kind of like him. Of course, yeah. And him going around, seeing the animals going around like bears, deers, birds, stuff like that, until he reached a cave. He went into the cave to explore to see what's inside of it. He went and saw other Dinobots just like him. He went and explored to see what they are. He didn't know that they were Dinobots, but they were. Him not knowing this, thought to take a deeper look. Looking and yeah. Until something cracked. The whole cave collapsed. Since something was starting to shake. Grimlock rushing out of the cave until he got to the other side, until he looked back and heard a noise. The noise was keep getting louder and louder and louder until there was a big explosion of dust and rocks flying everywhere. And when the dust clears, he saw the Dinobots in their Jurassic forms. We got Swoop, Snarl, Slag. What was it? I always keep forgetting their names. Swoop, Snarl, Slag, and yeah. Yeah. I hope you know the names, because I can't remember the names. I might have to refer to them by their dinosaur names. I keep forgetting their names, so I'm sorry. I always end up forgetting names. So, Grimlock kind of being surprised at this, but also shocked at how, because he wasn't so sure about if he was the only one or not. We're going to have a flashback to all the way down to the Jurassic period to the dinosaurs of, the Jurassic versions. So we saw a pterodactyl of the dinosaurs. While Grimlock just got hit, the other dinosaur, like the ones on the picture, ran to a nearby cave and thought it would be a good place, but really it was wrong. Some of the metal that hit Grimlock also kind of flung into the volcano, merging with the lava as well, turning the lava into something weird. and that cave was part of the volcano. Thinking of Mount Fuji, maybe, I don't know. And when the Dinosaurs kind of got hit by that lava, when it made that crack with the lava pouring in on them, they start to melt away. But the ones that didn't got melted away was their bones. Their bones got fused with the lava and the weird metal that fused with the lava as well, turning them into the Dinobots. And yeah, back to previous time. The Dinobots, not knowing who they are or what they are, practically the exact same thing as Grimlock. Until Grimlock finally spoke out about who are you? And what are you? Dinosaurs doesn't know how to speak just yet, since all they could do is roar, and yeah, Grimlock kind of understanding them since he haven't heard I don't know, dino talk, I guess, in a really long time. He led them back to his home, basically his own cave, I guess. Them kind of sleeping now. Since, yeah. While Grimlock is going somewhere else because he was feeling hungry now. Like, kind of hungry for energy, I guess. Like, you know, yeah, like kind of like Energon, I guess. Like, yeah. And he went and found a power plant, kind of. More like a power grid, I guess. Like one of those, yeah. He transformed into his Dinobot mode and chomped down on it. Basically, kind of giving him that electrical, like, zzz thing. And, yeah. Sorry for the zzz. Like, zzz. That would, yeah. I thought that would be, you know, like, you know, the sound effect, I guess. So, Grimlock kind of chomping it down, practically kind of consuming the energy, kind of almost taking, and since that power grid was also kind of connected to the city almost kind of blacked out a little bit for about an hour. The city kind of getting a little bit worried because the entire Japan, or that one city, they kind of got a blackout now. Grimlock doesn't know why the power gone out until he had the idea that the thing is connected to it. Grimlock's now running away since he thinks that people are going to come there to try and fix it. So he ran away. Grimlock, still in his Dinobot mode, ran through some trees, knocking it down, leaving some footsteps and destroyed trees. We're gonna skip to UA now, to another meeting. The teachers and some other pro heroes discussing about what just happened, since it's basically a time skip to the day now. The heroes and practically some teachers discussing about what just happened about last night. Thought about they should take an investigation about this. And since they didn't think it was, you know, part of the Dinobot thing, or the T-Rex thing, they thought to send Officer Takayashi, I think. I forgot his name. The guy who had the lie detector quirk. So yeah, and Eraserhead. So they went out and see about things. Now, the lie detector girl, or guy, I guess, like the guy, since I gender bend everyone, I guess, and they saw bite marks into it. I'm confused about this. Yeah. I'm confused about this, about what happened. About who could have done this. until they followed a little bit of trail of destruction. Them seeing broken trees, giant footsteps. Like Eraser, if I don't know if I put Eraserhead in the last video where they went to go find Grimlock, I guess. I'm gonna say she or he wasn't in there. I don't know if he or she was, but yeah. So Eraserhead kind of puzzled about this. Same thing that goes for the lie detector girl, I guess. And decided to follow the trail. Until they reached a cave. So they went and explored the cave a little bit. Until they hear noises. Breathing. Really heavy breathing, and also it being hot. Including a little bit of roaring as well. Them thought they should probably take a peek around the corner, and they were shocked to see robotic dinosaurs, including Grimlock in his robot mode, trying to calm them down since when one of them accidentally breathed fire and one of them didn't know what was going on until Grimlock decided to teach them. So, yeah. They ran out of the cave and went back to where they were. We're gonna go to Grimlock in that situation. Grimlock calming them down, and when he finally calmed them down, he had the idea to teach them of how, on how he began to speak and transform. Excuse me. So after he was done teaching them, like, how to talk and how to transform. So, yeah. Like, the Dinobots were kind of shocked at this. And one of them spoke about, "What is this? What happened?" Grimlock explaining about they are somehow into the future. Them not knowing that, I guess they kind of died and got rebirthed as robotic dinosaurs, I guess. Them being shocked about this and decided to take a look when they went to the edge of kind of onto a cliff that has like a view of Japan. Them seeing of what happened shocked them, like, to their sparks, I guess, since souls are kind of like sparks to them, I guess. So yeah, them going back to the cave also decided to make Grimlock their king. Since back in time, all dinosaurs know that the T-Rex is the king of all dinosaurs. So they went and made Grimlock their king, or their leader, I guess. Grimlock accepting the role, since, me Grimlock King, and stuff like that. Grimlock decided to roam around while the others protected the base, since they are making it now their official base of operations, I guess. Grimlock walking around of the forest heard a noise, until he looked and saw Fem All Might attacking. We're gonna have a little flashback to at the beginning. When the detective and Eraserhead got in their car and practically drove to UA and explained of what happened. They decided to do a sneak attack on Grimlock to try and see what he is, or how he is made, or where he comes from. And they decided to have All Might, Endeavor, Hawks. Who was the number 4 hero again? think it was Mirko? Yeah. And Mirko. Grimlock seeing All Might saying smash, followed by the ones that I have named. Attack him. So, Grimlock's transformed as fast as he can and whacked All Might with his tail. Endeavor still being mad about last time that I think she kind of got one shot from Grimlock. So yeah. Her shooting fire at Grimlock, while Grimlock decided to breathe fire back at her. Grimlock practically having like a standstill with Endeavor. Grimlock tried to turn up the heat and pushed back Endeavor. And practically Hawks thought to shoot her feathers at his joints. Until one of the Dinobots kind of like swooped down and kind of shielded Grimlock of the feathers. Swoop attacking Hawks now in the sky, like having their own sky battle, I guess. The Triceratops, I think his name is Sludge, I guess, I don't know, decided to attack Mirko. While I think the dorsal plate dinosaur thing, I forgot the dinosaur's name and the Autobot name. Okay, that Dinobot name. Okay, Snarl. Yeah, Snarl, I think. Snarl attacking Mirko. No, wait, no. Decided to attack Endeavor, while Grimlock decided to attack All Might, while the long-necked dinosaur decided to stay at base to protect it. While they were fighting, the Dinobots were winning. Until something like a really loud bang was heard. They looked back and saw villains. Villains. Actually, just one villain, that being All For One. All For One wanting to try and recruit Grimlock to try and get them on her side. Since, it's a female society, so yeah. And since females have quirks, they're all female. Including All For One, yeah. All For One thought that Grimlock would say yes, but Grimlock tried to chomp her down, kind of numb. Until All For One kind of smacked Grimlock away, alerting the other Dinobot, the long-necked one, to rush in to help. Basically the Dinobots kind of being backed up a little bit, including the heroes, decide to work together. And that's practically the time where the long-necked dinosaur got there. I forgot their names, so it's gonna be hard. So in the next video, I'm gonna try and... So the next, part 3, I'm gonna try and remember their names, hopefully. So, practically, Endeavor thought since the Dinobots weren't going to join her, she thought she created a hole filled with lava. And pushed the Dinobots in there with them struggling to get out. So, while All For One was fighting the heroes of the top 4 heroes, I think, the Dinobots kind of having their own moment of quietness, not them wanting to die again or kind of like that. Kind of had another transformation, them combining together into Volcanicus. Volcanicus releasing a mighty roar that got the attention of both All For One and the top 4 heroes, until all they could hear were loud thumps and a mighty roar. practically coming out of the hole of lava, where you see a giant titan towering over them, practically taller than the trees. All for One and Hiro, shocked by this, Volcanus charged at All for One, wanting to get revenge for putting them into that hole of lava, trying to kill them. All for One escaping, and yeah, that put Volcanicus into a mighty rage, practically attacking the heroes now, and kind of won. Volcanicus calming down and kind of, decombined, I guess. The Dinobots, confused on what happened, and decide to go back home to investigate what just happened a little bit. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do hope. And if you like the video, subscribe, like, and comment down the video, and hit that bell for further notifications. I might make another video that I have an idea on, since I also looked up and saw no one doing this. Well, I saw one person, but I'm gonna do this. So, yeah. There might be another video today, but I hope you do it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to have to do one more thing, so give me a quick second. I'm here again, so give me a sec. So, this is going to take a while to try and find a name. Okay. So, the names that I'd like to thank are your boy G. Thank you for that comment. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. And also, Andra Sundin, I think. Thank you for that comment as well. And Malikaya. I'm sorry if I mispronounced those names, but thank you very, very much for saying I should do a part 2. So thank you very much. Thank you for all your hard work. If I'm not for your hard work, I'm sorry. Thank you for putting that down. That made me really happy. And that also filled me with confidence that I'm doing a good job. So thank you very much. Hope you have a lovely day, night, evening, wherever you are, boy, girl. I hope you have a wonderful time on Earth, wherever you live. Goodbye.